detail. So what we're saying, Mr. Stephanopoulos, is that there wasn't any pardons that have involved a person who was a former chief of staff to the Vice President of the United States that got a commutation. Commutations usually follow after a person has served some period of time. And of course, this isn't the case here.
You've asked the president, you're asking the president to waive executive privilege in this case on the pardons. You've also asked him to waive executive privilege as you investigate the firing of those U.S. attorneys. And you've given the president a 10 a.m. deadline tomorrow to come forward with documents. But the Washington Post reports this morning that the White House is going to deny that request. They say that they're not going to turn over the documents you've requested or the detailed justification for the executive privilege claims. So what's your response going to be?
Well, I'm glad the Post finds out about what the president plans to do before anybody just gives us a call. We're going to pursue our legal remedies to press forward with the subpoenas. I don't think, if this is correct, we don't have any other choice.
So that means holding the White House in contempt of Congress?
Well, yes, it means moving forward in the process that would require him to comply with the subpoenas like most other people.
So how will you do that, sir? Will you actually introduce that resolution, put it forward for a vote in your committee, and then onto the floor?
Well, look, you're telling me what the Post told, the president told the Post. I would rather comment more fully on that after I find out what they're going to do. I don't want them to be infuriated because I said what I'm going to do if they don't do something else. What I've got before me right now are Wednesday hearings before our full committee on the question of this Libby commutation. But we also have outstanding subpoenas for materials and records and persons from the White House that are still being resisted in the case of the 9 attorneys who were fired for what appears to be reasons that they weren't prosecuting Democrats vigorously enough on alleged election fraud, and that some were being too severe on Republicans in terms of wrongdoing that they had encountered.
One of those individuals is the former White House Deputy Political Director, Sarah Taylor. Her lawyer wrote a letter yesterday saying that she wants to testify, but the White House won't let her. In that case, who would you hold in contempt, the individual or the White House? Her lawyer is saying she wants to testify.
Well, I certainly wouldn't hold her in contempt. And we're in negotiations with Mr. Fielding and the White House. We're hoping that as the cries for the removal of both Cheney and Bush now reach 46% and 58% respectively for impeachment, that we could begin to become a little bit more cooperative, if not even amicable, in trying to get to the truth of these matters. We have so much more work to do, George, as you know, and we keep getting stalled. They keep pressing us. We're seeking cooperation. This is not partisan in any way whatsoever. I would have the same attitude if it were a Democratic president.
Congressman, we're just about out of time, but I was surprised you put impeachment on the table there. Are you open to pursuing that?
No, I didn't put impeachment on the table. I was just telling you that 46% of the American people polled want Bush impeached and 58% want Cheney impeached.
But not
I'm
you.
saying that we could move. No, well, if I wanted impeachment, I would probably be on your program next Sunday.
Okay, well, Mr. Chairman, thank you very much. Before I let you go, we also found out that you're going to be receiving the NAACP's highest award this week at their annual convention. Congratulations for that.
And I thank you so very much. A pleasure to be with you.
So